Loved the video that I uploaded yesterday, just quickly explaining on why I made the choice to invest $100,000 into AMC. It's not an investment that I plan to hold for a very long period of time. It's just more a trade, because if you guys look at it on the 4-hour time frame, we're here testing the support level right around the SMA line. The SMA line is now acting as a resistance level. I'm up a little bit over $4,000 on the day based off of my position size of yesterday to what I have now. Because it recovered a little bit, I reduced my position size 500 shares, right? So it's not a crazy amount, it's about $20,000. And I want to explain to you why. It's not about copying about what it is that I do, because I'm not 100% right all the time, right? But I want you to understand my thought process behind it. If AMC does not indicate signs of an uptrend, worst case scenario, right? If it actually ends up getting rejected, I need to make sure of two things. If it does begin to pull on back, I either want to make sure that I have enough money left over where I can buy more, right? So being able to have enough money left over where I can take advantage of the opportunity if it presents itself and it actually pulls on back. So that is the best case scenario if it actually pulls on back, right? So I lightened up my position size a little bit, but if it actually begins to indicate signs of an uptrend, then again, it's like nothing, I don't really miss out on anything. Yeah, I don't have the full 2,500 shares, but I can always just buy back in. And that's one of the concepts that I want to share with you guys is, I'm not here just to talk about AMC. I'm not just here to, put money behind something blindly, but I want to make sure that it makes sense on when we add more to our position size, or if worst case scenario it pulls on back, then we can at least tolerate that pullback and or be able to take advantage of it, and because we have money left over, right? And I think, again, I'm speaking from my experience, but I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree, it's one of the worst feelings when you're fully invested in something because you bought the dip and then it continues to dip, right? And then you are just literally sitting on your hands because now you're just waiting for it to recover. And I just don't want to sit on my hands, as you can imagine. So I lined up my position size a little bit. Very grateful for how today played out, and just simply following up, right? I talked to you guys about it yesterday, where I explained why. And it looks like things are going according to plan, but a step in the right direction would be to begin to trade above the EMA line on the 4-hour time frame. That's definitely something that I'm looking out for and seeing if it actually ends up indicating signs of a reversal. That's when I can really step on the gas, and that's when it would actually make sense. So if you're watching this video and you're asking the question, should you buy or should you trade AMC right now? I am telling you this as someone that has $80,000 into AMC right now, right? So it's in my benefit for more people to buy. And I'm telling you this as someone that is holding $80,000 of AMC. I would not buy if I were a beginner trader. If you're not good at managing risk, if you're not good at managing your position size, I would not buy in now. And the reason why, it's still trading below the EMA line. It can still sell off, and it's not indicating signs of an uptrend. So until it actually receives that confirmation and begins to make these higher highs and higher lows, then it would make sense, right? But you buying before the EMA is risky. It's not that it can't recover. That's not what I'm here to share. But I'm telling you this as someone that's invested. If you are someone that's just getting started, I don't want you to discourage yourself. Wait for that confirmation. It pays to be patient. And there's no reason you need to be more risky, especially if you're just getting started. At least that's my 2 cents. I would rather you be more on the conservative side versus someone like myself that, if it does end up selling off and I have to cut losses, that's the position that I put myself in. I have experience and I know how to overcome those challenges, right? But I just I want you to understand where it is that I'm coming from, the reason why, and where I plan to buy more. Confirmation is so important. You only want to put money behind something when it's actually indicating signs of an uptrend. And there it goes. It looks like we're about to break $5,000 on the day. There is one stock that I did want to quickly talk about. It looks like I wrote feet. Very, very quickly. This one actually was brought to me by a Learn Plan Profit member. This would make, I talk about AMC, and AMC is a great stock to potentially trade, but this is Facebook. Facebook has recently sold off. Please look into why it sold off. But Facebook, the thing I really like about it is, first off, Facebook isn't going anywhere. It's so bullish and it's so consistent. It is consistently indicating signs of an uptrend. And it's times like this when it sells off that you can take advantage of that lower price and ride it back for the recovery. And that's essentially what I'm looking at this as. It's not that it can't continue to sell off, because it easily can, but it's looking at it big picture, understanding its true direction and its current value based off of where it was. And I think from where we're at right now, if it were to recover, again, 12% is not bad for a company that is one of the most valuable companies in the world, right? If you look at its market cap, $967 billion. So for them to lose, that 12%, that's a big hit. So I'm excited to follow up with it. I just wanted to make sure that I did my part and not only talk about my AMC trade, which is viewed as a little bit more risky, but maybe something a little bit more on the conservative side for our beginner traders or swing traders, for those that, can't partake in trading the market every single day. So let me know in the comment section. I really hope that I earned your thumbs up, and it really helps out the channel. A lot of you guys subscribed yesterday. If you guys can consider subscribing, I hope that I can continue making videos that you guys appreciate. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, make sure you share those down in the comment section. I will see you in our live trading session tomorrow at Market Open. And if you want to join us, that is that second link down below. I appreciate your guys' time, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.